dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs
What up,
you.
y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about Collision, March 15, 2025. Tony, Nigel, and commentary. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the theater at Virgin Hotels. I love the small venues so much. I mean, they really fit AEW's vibe today, and I think they should just keep going with these smaller places, just because it feels more intimate. It feels like you're at a ECW show, you know what I mean? Like it's all like an indie show. It's just, I don't know, I like it personally, and I was looking forward to this Collision because I wanted to see this advancement in this Dynasty tournament to whoever's going to face Kenny Omega at Dynasty, which is April 6th. I got it here in my notes. And they announced on this show that next week, or this Saturday, this Sunday, I got 2 Collision shows. Don't get me wrong. Like, Sunday is usually the day I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to put any podcasts out. It's my day to chill, my day to relax. You know, we went to Walnut Canyon, and that's just using my day just to get myself ready to start dropping more podcasts as we go. Monday Night Raw is happening right now, and I have to wait for my wife because she's excited to watch the show as well. So I was like, you know what? I'll finish up Collision, get the review out there, see what's going on. But yeah, they announced this Saturday, this Sunday, Slam Dunk Saturday, Slam Dunk Sunday. I'm hoping the shows are only an hour long. Please, Tony, not 2 hours each. Please. And this week for Dynamite, we're in Omaha. Big main event. Mox and Cope are going to face each other for the championship in a street fight. But let's talk about Collision, March 15, 2025. Tony, Nigel, and commentary. As I said, we started off with Shibata versus Ricochet. It was okay for what it was. There was some weird back and forth shots that were questionable. And there's a guy I follow, Neckbeard, on commentary. He goes, wow, AEW is so real. There's a clip of these two punching each other. It was pretty great. But yeah, Ricochet got the win. I was like, all right, you know, what's this shaping up? Who's all in it so far? Orange Cassidy, Speedball. Orange Cassidy, Speedball, Ricochet, and it should shape up to be a good 4-way. We'll see who's going to advance in the next match. Who we're going. You know what's funny is I didn't realize it was Mark Davis versus Mark Briscoe, because I wrote down Mark. I was like, wait a minute, I think I wrote down the wrong person that won the match. Never mind. We go Archer, Cage, Davis. They're beating up some random squash boys. We go to Toni Storm. She cuts a promo, says she wants Megan Bayne. She's going to beat her ass, and I really enjoyed the promo. Hobbs versus Squash Gang, and then oddly enough, Squash Gang tried to attack Hobbs, and the Outrunners came out. This is just very odd. But I was like, okay, sure. The Outrunners. These sons of bitches. Lexi's with Thunder. Megan attacks, and I'm like, okay, these two are going to face each other. I don't care. Dynasty Tournament, Mark Davis versus Mark Briscoe. The Murder Machines, them boys, helped Mark Davis get this win. Then it just ends in chaos after he beats Mark Briscoe. I was very surprised about that. So I was like, Mark Davis versus Ricochet versus Speedball versus Orange Cassidy. Out of those 4, who is going to advance? I'm guessing it has to be Ricochet. It has to be. Like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be, but it's just, if I was going this route, I would go with Ricochet taking on Kenny Omega. It's just how I see it. If not, Orange Cassidy. Speedball just got here. I don't see this dude getting a title opportunity this quick. And Mark Davis is, if they go with the Mark Davis route, which is going to piss me off, it's like, I want Kenny to get away from the Don Callis family. And if you're going to advance Mark into this, come on. But Chaos, Murder Machine, they go against another Squash Gang, and then they start beating up the squash gang, and then Mark Briscoe comes back out, then Hobbs come out, and just all chaos. Then we got Swerve, who's cutting a promo. He says, I don't care who's going to be the champion, because Dynasty is my dynasty to be the next AEW champion, to be elite, to be that champ. And he gets attacked by a shaking Moxley. Every time I see Moxley now, I just go, ugh. It's just, I'll just sit here and he comes out, I'm like, ugh, because he does this stupid weird shake thing, and then he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then they follow him, he's got a crowbar, and he's like, I'm playing the game. And it's just like, shut up. Go away. Oh yeah, you got your match with Cope. I hope Cope don't win that either. Just not doing it for me, folks. Just not doing it for me. Then we get Lexi with Thunder. Thunder's like, hey, I'm still going to fight. Cool. Top Flight and Hologram versus Lee Moriarty and the Infantry. Action Andretti and Leo's watching. Now they get even worse jackets. Yes, not as poofy, but they're worse jackets. But Top Flight Hologram win, and they still just do this stare down. We get Thunder Rosa versus Megan Bayne. Megan Bayne gets the win. And Toni Storm comes out after Megan Bayne gets the win because she starts attacking Thunder Rosa, and Toni gets taken out by Megan Bayne. Chris Statlander randomly comes out here, and then she's like, oh, I'm here to help Thunder Rosa. Yeah. And I was like, this Megan Bayne, I saw someone be like, oh, well, Toni replacing, the previous talents for better talents. Like, this is just Jade Cargill 2.0. And it's really not an upgrade. She hasn't really impressed me. I didn't really watch Jade Cargill's first run. I knew she was big, strong, and I've seen she wasn't really taught how to use a chair. Like, all these things. Like, she wasn't really taught. Not like she is now in WWE. But this Jade Cargill, I just don't see the appeal. I don't. But I want Toni Storm to whoop that ass. Just so there's that. Main event time. FTR versus Undisputed Kingdom. Adam Cole and Daniel Garcia on commentary. They have a match at Collision, I think Saturday or Sunday. One of the two for the TNT Championship. But FTR and versus Undisputed Kingdom was, of course, awesome. It was my match of the night. I love when these two tag teams can go at each other. But FTR got the win, so I believe they're 1-1 now. Once again, trying to go for the handshake. Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia, handshake. Kyle and Roderick try to go for a handshake, and then no. And I'm like, is FTR heels? I'm so confused. So Undisputed Kingdom's baby faces. It's like, okay. But still, awesome match. So that's it. That's Collision, March 15th, 2025. Match of the night was the main event. Moment of the night. Oh, it was during Swerve's promo. No pop for the mention of Cope. No pop on the mention of Mox. That crowd is just like, yeah, we're here. Like, the AEW crowd is weird. Like, I love watching the crowd more just because there was this one lady in the pink shirt. She was all for Swerve. She's like, whose house? Swerve's house. So, but that's it. That's all. That was Collision. I give it a solid 2.5 out of 5. March 15th, 2025, Tony Nigel on commentary in Las Vegas, the theater at Virgin Hotels. And let's keep the smaller venues because I like them. Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma, share with your grandpa, share with the bum down at Walmart. Drop those comments below. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
And that's on TNT and streaming on Max immediately following a big weekend in the NCAA tournament. 1, 2.
Ricochet looking for a slam dunk victory here.